Hi everyone, it's Henry here. The reason why you guys haven't seen me for the last month is because I am currently on my final exam periods, and so I have been super busy with all of the final assignments that will be due within the next week. So this is just a video to show you guys how I handle my final assignment and final exam week at Western Sydney University. If you like contents like these about studying in Australia as an international student, consider subscribing and I hope you enjoy. Also, sorry about the angle of the camera because I forgot to check before I film.
Ugh. So it's about 8 a.m. right now, and I don't really want to get up and study.
So it is about 9 a.m. now, and it took me about 30 minutes to get everything done. But basically, the idea of today's video is going to be a bit of about a vlog. I just want to show you guys just a few things that I'm doing currently in my exam periods to help me de-stress. But this is week 15 of the Western Sydney week. Because of that, we are in what they call a StuVac week or a student vacation week. And so during this week, we have maybe a week and a half long of break just to make sure that we have enough time to study for the exams. But it's not really a StuVac week because I still have one more assignment to do. It's a report that I have to list out every single thing that me and my groups have been discussing over the last couple weeks. This assignment is pretty much you are simulating a real meeting with a client and you have to advertise or show them the design of the building that they request. It's a pretty interesting concept and I really do like that form of things because it really do helps you get the idea of what it's like working with a client. And so every couple weeks from the beginning of a semester all the way to the end of the semester, we would have to show or talk to the client the progress meeting. Each progress meeting is a different topic. So for example, in the first week, we had to talk about the choice of construction method. We have to discuss about whether our subflooring is a concrete flooring or it is a wooden flooring. And for the walls, what kind of walls are we using? Are we using just a regular timber wall, or are we using a brick veneer wall or reverse brick veneer wall? So for this semester, we have about 5 progress meeting, and then the end of the 5 progress meeting is another progress meeting to pretty much sum up everything. It doesn't seem as bad because we already have all the content that was covered within the last few weeks. But the hard part about this semester is that we have so many assignments due on the last week of university, which is technically week 14. And then we have 3 other assignments, 2 of which is from the same unit. We have to record ourselves doing a presentation about the topic that we're talking about, and then we also have to write a report. So it is a bit similar to this topic or this unit that I'm talking about. And then the other unit is we have to create a structural 3D drawing from that warehouse using the ArchiCAD program, or we can use like a physical model as well. But for me and my team, it would take too much time to make a physical model. So we have to learn how to do it using CAD. Honestly, it didn't take us long to remember all the CAD programming that we did in our first year of uni. But basically, me and my friends always spend about a week to finish all 4 of those assignments. Fortunately, this one is due on the 31st. My routine is pretty simple, to be honest. I would spend probably between 1.5 to 2 hours doing my assignments before I get too bored and I have to do something else. That happens for everyone. You can't just stay focused into one assignment and finish the entire thing within the course of a day. The hard thing about this assignment is just because everyone is so done with it already. It's the end of the semester. We only have to focus on the final exam now. So my friends and me don't feel like doing this assignment at all. Because for this semester, we have 2 final exams, one of which is Construction Technology 4, and the second unit is Building Law. Building Law is something that I absolutely hate. The reason why we have to do Enterprise Law and Building Law at the beginning of the career toward the end of the career is because we have something called a contract law. It is between 2 party members that entered a legal agreement, which makes it one of the core units that you have to do for construction management if you do happen to study it here in Australia. For now, that's enough talk, and let's crack on with the day. Okay, so progress update. This is what I'm up to with my assignments. I need to create the analysis for the local areas, for the apartments, and the current prices, as well as the demographic trends. So essentially, I have to look at all of the information regards to the apartment buildings in Peakhurst, New South Wales, because that is the area that the university told us to pick and to do for our project. And then I also have to list out all of these informations, including the statement of environmental effects for the projects and the drawings that I've mentioned earlier, where we have to draw on the ArchiCAD project. And so we also have to put in the drawing plans for these assignments into this report as well. This is quite new. Comparison between local council and private certifier as PCA. We haven't done that part yet for our progress meeting, so that is something that we have to do research on the side on. And then we have done total project costs and how it's arrived, all that stuff already. Company policies, quality control, all of that covered. And so yeah, this is the local demographics that I've been typing up and basically do some research on the costing behind the Peakhurst apartments, seeing what is the average cost throughout the course of the years and what is the median house pricing, what is the percentage that it has been increasing over the last few years or over the last few decades, depending on the last time that they did a checkup on it. Honestly, I can't wait to do something similar like this again, except hopefully it will go a lot better this time because now I know exactly what I'm doing with these form of assignments. I didn't realize, but it is about 3:47, 3:48, and yeah, I've been doing this assignment for the past, I don't know how many hours, 6 hours by now. Oh my goodness. I didn't even think about it because I didn't look at the time and I just kind of listened to music and doing my own thing, but I guess I do need a break now, eh? So it is about 4:15 now, and the reason why I picked this time to go outside is because my house is actually near Kellyville High School, which is right on the other side. Now the thing about the New South Wales COVID-19 restrictions is that now if you're going outside and you are double vaccinated, you don't really have to have a mask on anymore, which is such a great way to enjoy yourself in this wonderful weather. Now there is one exciting thing about my university club is that my university club is planning to bring back beach days, and because beach day is a part of our club, we are planning to bring it back for people so that, you know, during the summertime people will not be staying at home and get bored all of a sudden. I honestly just can't imagine myself staying inside the room for 6 hours straight, which I totally just did, but now I just need to be outdoor and to relax myself a bit, to de-stress, kind of not thinking about the assignments. I have to make sure that I am fully hydrated. I at least get to go outside once in a while to kind of not thinking about anything and just to kind of open my mind, breathe some fresh air. Feels a lot better without a mask, honestly, but if it calls for a mask, I have a mask with me just to make sure that I'm not overdoing anything that goes against the New South Wales restriction rules. Yeah, Kellyville is a wonderful place with a lot of parks. So the parks that I just showed you earlier was called Johnson's Park near Kellyville Station, and this is another park. I don't remember what's the name of this park is, but it is directly right behind Kellyville High School, which is a high school that I used to go to, and I graduated back in 2018. Living in Kellyville that is close to a lot of these parks given me a lot of ideas to make videos on, and yeah, basically it's wonderful to be here because there's a lot of nature around and it feels good to be living by nature. Something like this is wonderful to have nearby your house so that you can just go here every single day for a run, for a workout. Back in high school, me and my friends as well as our PE teachers always take us to this park because this is right behind Kellyville High School, which is just right over there. You can see that building, and because of that, it allows us to be outdoors even though we are in school, and yeah, it just feels exciting to be here, and it just feels good to be in such a wonderful place, in such a big place like this, full of nature surrounding you. You can see there's ducks right there, and there's a river right behind me over on that side. During the exam periods where I feel really stressed out or I feel like I don't want to stay at home any longer, I normally come to this park behind my house and just simply go for a run and enjoy myself. Or sometimes I invited a few friends of mine to come over and we play soccer. Okay, I just got home and it is right now 5:30, so I've been pretty much spending an hour and a half outside, which is good because it gives me a good time to de-stress myself. And I also got some Gongcha on the way getting home. Might as well treat myself once in a while because not every day I drink bubble tea. So my plan for tonight is to probably study all the way until 7 p.m. ish or 8 p.m. depending on how I feel, and probably gonna go work out a little bit and then go to sleep after that. But the exciting part about where I am at right now is that I'm nearly finished with the end of the semester, and my first final exam will be on the 2nd of November on a Tuesday, and my second final exam will be for the weekend after that. So yes, next year will be quite exciting. It's gonna be my last year, and hopefully it's no longer gonna be online because I want to enjoy my last year seeing the campus before I actually do something else with my career. Tomorrow wise, instead of studying, I reckon I'll probably be going outside with a few of my friends because I think it's a good opportunity for me especially, and all students in particular, is that during the weekdays, even if you don't have work, you should be studying, and during the weekend, you should use that opportunity and that time available for you to hang out with your friends and for you to go outside instead of staying inside. I honestly don't feel like studying or working during the weekend at all. I try as much as I can to avoid doing so because I want to set up a good schedule where I'm not stressing myself out from work or overworking myself throughout the entire week. So yeah, the next few weeks will be quite exciting. I just have to work out my schedule of when I want to study, when I want to have fun, when I want to do other things for myself. I'm probably planning to do a few more projects around my room just to make it look a bit better. This is just a small project that I did a while back in my room just to make it feel a bit more aesthetic. I basically put the neon lights around the edge of the wall towards the beginning of that chair over there, so it ends right there and it starts at that outlet. All of them together, the neon light and the power supply are separate, and so this cost me about between $25 to $40. And maybe in the future I can also put the lights on top of that ridge wall as well around the top area just to make it look better. And I also got stickers up here that when you turn off the lights, the stickers will actually glow in the dark. So yeah, I want to do some other projects like this around my room, and we'll see what I can come up with. So right now it is 7:47 p.m. and today we have already finished all of these points, so that is pretty great. Surprisingly, our team actually did further a lot than I thought, because especially the estimated total cost project and how it was arrived, those parts are a bit longer because I have to go back and fix the numbers for the costs. But fortunately, I was able to figure out the cost for all the items and to fix a percentage for it. So now it is a lot more accurate to the cost that the teacher provided us at the end of the last progress meeting. So I'm pretty much done anyway with my assignments for this semester, except I now have to study for the final exam. But overall, that is what my assignment and exam weeks looks like. It's actually pretty standard, and I try to not work on these as much as possible. Although today I probably spent about 8 hours working on these assignments and try to get everything done. Hopefully that won't happen again in the future, but I reckon that won't be the case because a lot of the assignments in the future will be something similar like this or probably longer. And it's also good to have your friends who you know from the first year to help you with this form of assignments, because you know that you can trust them ever since the first year, and so you won't depend on other random people that the teacher selected for you. So I'm just gonna wrap it up for today, and I'm probably gonna go take a shower and head to bed. I want to plan my schedule out as efficiently as I can, although a lot of the times I won't be able to follow those schedules. But it is something that you have to think about when you become a university student, so that you have to save some time to hang out with your friends as well, because the important part about university is to have a good social life. And I don't think you want to miss that as an international student, especially. And so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!